World Market? What's the wine everyone should bring home tonight?
Yes. What should we buy here at World Market? I did see. I don't know if you guys are buying New Year's stuff. I did see a great prosecco that was like $12. Yep, it's right there. This stuff is really, really good stuff. I'm a big fan of it. So, you know, inexpensive bubbles that are delicious. Any other questions? Yep.
What do you think will bring down the three-tier distribution?
Nothing. No.
We're stuck with it.
I think we're stuck with the three-tier distribution system because wholesalers have a big leg up. They're pouring enormous amounts of money into it. And retailers are not united. And once Amazon dropped out the other day, I thought that was really, it's just not a good situation. You know, I just don't think people rally for it. I think when it falls is when they completely shut it down and everybody wakes up one day and goes, really? And, you know, and they notice their wine prices go up. I mean, what's going on in Chicago is insane. They shut it down. Average wine prices are up like 22%. You know, it's a monopoly. It's communism. It's sad. I hate it. It's, as a matter of fact, for a lot of people that like that I talk about this business stuff and you like what I do, you can thank the three-tier system because I'm convinced that if the three-tier system didn't exist, I would have never left wine retail. It's what sucked the excitement out of it for me because it just, I want to buy the Jets, and when I can't ship wine to Georgia or when I can't ship wine to Massachusetts, that's not, I think you guys know me well enough. I'm not interested in being the biggest wine store in New Jersey, you know, so it's really too bad. It's taking all the talented people out of the industry, which is what communism does. That's why all those athletes bolted during the Olympics and went to different countries. Talent doesn't stay when it's suppressed. Yes?
Will your focus always be on the wine like it has been going forward?
Yeah, well, I don't think wine's going anywhere. You know, I think that for some people that started off being hardcore Wine Library TV Vayniacs, you know, some of them were like, oh, why are you doing the business thing? I think, but I love it. I mean, I love wine. Like I said, I think 2010 is going to be even a bigger wine year for me because of Corked and because I'm doing a new schedule. I want to go back to the Wine Library TV that I love, which is me and less guests. I'm probably going to have like 4 guests next year, less on location. I just want to sit down and I want it to be more education. I want to just grind it. You know, I just want to, next year's going to be a funny year, I think. The beard.
Is Mott upset that he wasn't in the dedication?
No, Mott knows we have a massive feud, and no, I mean Mott is a great dude, and we have an amazing relationship. He's actually so anti like limelight, like he might even mention not to put him in the dedication. He's so like polar opposite of me, but we've got him out more, if you know, through the years on the episodes.
On your book jacket, you've got quotes from people like Tim Ferriss and Tony Robbins. What advice have they given to you? You've talked a lot about advice.
Yeah, none. None. It's not, you know, I love those guys and, you know, I know them both really well and, you know, ironically, I find myself to be massively different from those guys in a lot of ways, but the same in a lot of ways, you know. I think we connect on promoting ourselves, you know. They both work ridiculously hard. I love to razz Tim about his title.
His 4 hour.
But, you know, I think anybody who's read it recognizes it's not about working 4 hours, it's about efficiency. I think those guys have been both massively successful. You know, when we talk, I mean, you know, Tony I know mainly from the standpoint of, you know, he was interested in how I built my brand so quickly, and he was, when I met him, he was like, tell me how to use Twitter and Facebook and all that. Tim met me when nobody knew who I was, and he was riding the 4 hour work week wave, and we riffed on we just liked each other's like competitiveness and intensity. Really, we rarely have talked about, you know. But when I signed my book, I called Tim. I was like, dude, how did you sell so many books? How did you cheat? I need that too. You know, like, is there any tricks? You know, but I just hung out with Tim in Paris a couple days ago, and he was wearing light blue pants, being Tim, and I thought that was interesting. No, you know, it's very weird. I mean this. For being so with the people and so out there, when it comes to business, I run a dictatorship in my head. I only feel comfortable executing against what I think. It's really czar-like. You know, only because anything else I'm not good at. I'm really, really, really bad at not being me. Really bad.
Do you have a favorite cookbook?
No, because I'm not joking. I don't cook and I don't read books. I mean
Not
it.
even cookbooks.
Yeah, not even pop-up picture books, not scratch-off books. If it says book, I'm out.
Have you ever met Bernie Marcus? Founder of Home Depot.
Yeah, no, I've seen, I saw the CNBC piece on
You
them.
guys are similar. He's a great speaker.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I love all those business documentaries. I watched the one on CNBC. Did you see it on Home Depot? You should see it. Yeah, it was awesome. I loved it. He seemed really, really interesting. And I love that story because it ends up with one of the partners buying the Falcons. So, you know, I like that. I'm like, yes. They bought a football team. That's what I want to do. So, but those guys seem, they did it. I mean, they did it. And you know what I love about the Home Depot story? It's what I very much believe in business, which is do everything. Like give price, give selection, give service. They gave it all. I mean, it wasn't the prettiest, but they sure gave you price and selection and service, and that's why they won.
That's a book built from scratch.
Is that
I'm gonna read one. That's a great.
I gotta watch it. I absorb documentaries like crazy. Like this, have you guys seen this ESPN 30 for 30 thing? Those things are, like New Year's, I can't wait because the USFL one is playing again. I didn't see it. I'm dying to see it. Yes.
How's Gourmet Library doing?
So Gourmet Library is doing extremely well, and I'm really passionate about it because I can ship to Georgia and Mass and Canada, and it's probably the sneaky kind of like, I talk a whole lot about Quark and VaynerMedia, but Gourmet Library is kind of my secret, you know, stash for next year. Right. I think I can grow it really. I mean, our prices are ridiculous. People are buying like crazy, you know, and our prices are ridiculous without me really trying to rev it up. Like for example, we get 25 emails a day about our parm being $9.99 a pound, but like next year will be $7.99 a pound. So I think we're going to really win on price. Plus we have a video for every product, and we're going to activate a lot of. We're going to have an affiliate program. We're going to do a lot of social media stuff. We're going to have. I'm doing a lot of promoting around it. I'm really excited about it. Yo.